I'm overwhelmed, actually, by the stories that I've heard. And I was thinking, like, what can I do? What can I do? And the reason I started this, honestly, the Creative Council, I've been involved with this for, over 10 years now, a long, long, long time, because it was just after the Sandy Hook shooting. And I was trying to shield my then very young daughter from this horrific news. And we were decorating the Christmas tree, and I was just waiting for her dad and her brother to get home from school and from work so we could discuss it as family. And she looked at her very, very carefully monitored phone that she only followed other friends on, and looked up and said, "Mommy, did a bunch of little kids get shot today?" And I was so ashamed of myself. I was so ashamed because I realized that I wasn't protecting her. I wasn't shielding her. I wasn't doing anything to keep her and her brother safe unless I became involved in the gun safety movement. But that's what all of you were doing too. But I never, of course, never ever expected I would be doing this. Thank you. I never expected I'd be doing this for so long. I think that's what's so shocking. And now this little girl, my little girl, is a young woman. She's 21 years old. And we're out here today because the Supreme Court is hearing a case that will determine whether young women like her and all women we put in even graver danger from domestic abuse. You guys have, we've all been saying the same thing again and again. For me to kind of quote these statistics, and I talked to Lachey when she came off, and she said, I said to myself, I wasn't going to cry. I don't want to do this. And I said, you know what? When you cry, you allow us to cry. And it takes it out of our heads, right? It takes this message out of our heads and puts it into our bodies. And so we understand what the stakes are. We know what this means for all of us, for our children, for ourselves, in our relationships, in the world. And that's how urgent this fight is. I mean, I don't have to say it to you, but I just want to say thank you all for being here. And I'm trying to activate my community to amplify your messages. That's why I'm here. So thank you so much. And I love you all for the work that you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much for using your platform to fight for women, families, and gun safety, Julianne. So next up, please welcome